All right, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. We will see how the story ends. We will see when it ends, in terms of, you know, we appear to be heading towards the final thing here, and we do, in fact, know what happens to our boy Rauru and eventually Minoru and long-term Zelda. And yeah, so as you can see, I did some side stuff here. We are very, very close. I want to get every conversation I can. As you can see, I did manage to 100% Minoru and Zelda on my free time. I might have 100%ed someone else in that. I don't know. I have one more for Kia. I have two more for Artie. Calamo might be a little tough, but since we've been grinding things on, like when we do the repeat missions, we've been doing easy mode, I think we can do it. But first and foremost, we are doing the main story. We are finishing that today above all else. Whatever else happens, happens. So we're back on normal difficulty for that. Hell yes, appreciate it, appreciate it. I am a big fan myself. Hopefully I can actually get back to some retro games here soon to complement it properly. But yeah, I'm a big fan of how it turned out. It looks really, really nice. All right, so yeah, might as well upgrade Raru's basic actions before he dies.
Magnificent.
Makes me wonder how that's gonna work, you know? I'm kind of glad that's why, because I know what happens to Minoru. Like, this is Tears of the Kingdom prequel. We know she eventually is gravely wounded, I believe, is what exactly happens, and yeah. So I wanted to get hers done just in case there was a point of no return. But nonetheless, it is time. So I could do this based on, you know, just on the, I don't think we're going to be facing Grim Turok, so whatever. We could put, no, Calamo's not eligible actually, so we can't do that anyway. And that we can kind of just do as we're going, so that's not, we're going to go with who I feel like would be best for a final confrontation. Zelda and Rauru would have been in there without a doubt. Honest to God, it might be Kia and Artie anyway. Like I said, they're super fun to control. I think they're the top two characters in this game in terms of just their overall characterization. I really feel like I really shorted Agriston at the end of the day here, but I gotta go with who I like. I think Kia and Artie are the coolest characters. I'm gonna go with them based on the options. I would have probably done the Knight Construct and Calamo otherwise, but Artie and Kia, it just feels right. Again, I think they're the best characters in the game. And again, I don't mean that in the sense of, you know, like OP, which I think Artie is kind of OP, but they're just great characters. Like where they came from, their way they act, the way they care, they're great characters. So let's hop in to the final confrontation.
We make for battle.
Absolute silence.
Realizing they could never hope to defeat the Demon King within Hyrule Castle's walls, Rauru and the sages turned to their next strategy, one in which they would instead lure Ganondorf into the subterranean depths. Trusting the Knight Construct and the armies of Hyrule to handle the monsters on the surface, Rauru led the sages to a site beneath Hyrule Field. There, with an abundance of sacred power at their backs, they would confront Ganondorf's tyranny once and for all. With his gaze steady and resolve steeled, Rauru had but to wait for his nemesis to arrive.
So this right here, unless we're being duped here, this is the moment where Rauru sacrifices himself and seals himself away to keep Ganondorf at bay for thousands of years. That appears to be what we're heading towards.
The time has come.
It is time. He's dialing it right up to a 10 from the jump here. He's already here. Yeah, well, we know who... Are we just fighting him? Okay, so there's nothing else. We are just fighting Ganondorf, it appears. That's raw as hell.
Your end is nigh, Ganondorf.
What if he just said Ganondork? Just the way he said that, it's just like, if you just said, like, Ganondork. Let's lock and load. Oh, yep, that's right. Forgot about that. Just out of pure curiosity. 3 weak point smashes, it's already, that's easy. Oh shit, she's locked on something else. Oh, she's over here by herself. Alright. I was gonna do the weak point smash with her, that's fine. Okay, so that's an easy one to kind of just do as we're moving along through a level. Shake it off, Zelda. One down. Party. Let's do what we do. Water. The deadly water. I always forget to press repeatedly on that one. God fucking damn it. Just avoid it. Nice. There's a weak point smash. Did it again. I forgot to press repeatedly again. Like I said, easy one to get. It just kind of happens. Alright, Kia, you're up. Yeah, there we go. Doing all these side missions has really made me OP. Like, I'm just running through things on normal difficulty. Apparently these things don't like electricity. Uh-oh. We'll find out, Demon King Ganondorf, you cocksucker. Silver Linel appeared. Who is? Oh yeah, Calamo has the Linel, but that does me no good whatsoever. Because Calamo's not available for this mission. He's currently holding his dying construct's hand. R.I.P. to Fi. Just kidding, Fi never dies, as we know. Fi lives on in the sword forever.
Let us fulfill our duty. Huh? Yes. Now then. That won't do.
Yeah. Nope. Not gonna happen. Do it again, Zelda.
I press on. Now then.
That was easy. You say that one, Ganondorf.
Strength flows through me.
Oh boy, that's 5 Phantom Ganons. That's more than 5 Phantom Ganons. That's a lot of Phantom Ganons.
Zelda, if he's ever struggling, I hope that you can help show him the way forward.
King Rauru!
With me, Zelda.
I'd be honored.
Oh yeah. We're just gonna delete him, aren't we? Whoa, it's Sonya. Damn, we just jumped on him.
I have you.
With money. Now then. A simple enough matter.
Alright, Ganondorf. Come out of your hole. Oh, wait, no, there's more over here. Never mind.
Together we thrive. None can stop us. I press on. Simple enough matter. Zelda.
Shall be done. With both might, enemy shall fall.
Launch me, Artie. The music makes this crazy epic. Oh, Ganondorf. I'm coming for you. Let's go, jackass. Get ready to be sealed for thousands upon thousands of years, like the scrub you are. Hey, put that thing away, you're gonna hurt somebody. Supreme conquered these nuts.
King Rauru!
Let us fulfill our duty. Shatter! In Hyrule's name!
he's gonna get wrecked here just because this game's like pretty easy. But hey, what are you gonna do? Again, I could play this on hard mode, but it's just the same things over and over and over again. And I'm just here for the Zelda story. Hey, put that thing away. That's even more dangerous than the other thing you just had out.
I need your aid, and you'll have it. I won't there.
Yeah, how do you feel about that, huh? Ganondorf already just straight up like betrayed you because you're a dick. Even your own people saw through you Ganondorf. Hey, that's right. Forgot. We got that one. Nice. Ignore my corny bullshit. I should be shot. Oh, what's he doing? Hey, don't do that. Don't throw my friends like that. What are you looking at over there? Here. Eat this. What are you doing? Can I help you? There he goes. Now he's awake.
Allow me. By my power. King Rauru.
Let us fulfill our duty.
That was a little reckless, don't you think, Ganondorf?
Is that all?
Oh, he hit me. That's right. Yeah, he can get the flurry rush. He can hit me with the dodge like that.
I endure.
Ow. Let's stay away from that, everybody. Or Zelda and Kia can just take it to the face. I was gonna get ready to counter that one. A tough one though, you gotta be right on time with it.
Allow me. Ready?
You don't kick me.
Let us fulfill our duty. Shadow!
It's all about the light attacks, Zelda and Rauru. Oh boy.
Artie!
Hey, someone's got one. Nice. Oh, fuck. Oh, nope, we got him. We got him. Nice. Here, eat fire hydrant. Oh, God.
King Rauru.
I was debating if Rauru or Artie should get the final strike here. I feel like Rauru deserves it, because, I mean, he did kill his wife. And, I mean, I guess he probably did attempt to kill Artie and the other Gerudo. So, yeah, that's a thing, too. Whoops, that's not the one I meant to hit. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna die all the same, Ganondorf.
I'd be honored.
Now then,
This might be the finisher. Did I miss? Oh, never mind. Nope, nope. It just stops that. Well, hey, cut the shit. Oh god. He's right there. He's so close. Got something in your fingernail? He really is insanely powerful, like more so than I think he was in any other game. Like, yeah, he did some fucked up, like, really powerful shit in other games, but I mean, come on now, like, this is, like, he's on another level, and that's Minoru with her spirit. I don't know if we knew this or not. I don't remember everything about Tears of the Kingdom story, as crazy as that sounds. That's how she ended up on her deathbed. Like, he's insanely powerful. Like, without Rauru doing what I think he's about to do right now, and weakening him for thousands of years. Like, this would have been effortless for him.
There's something I have to tell you all. We face a powerful foe, one who far exceeds our strength.
That's what I just said, yeah.
If we fail to defeat him...
Your Majesty, you mustn't speak so ominously.
I must, given the present risk. We have to be ready in case the worst comes to pass. Should that happen, I have one final tactic. But I'll need you to distract him, if we want any hope of seeing it through. I'll be counting on you, all of you, to do what must be done.
All right, buddy. Nope, we're back to... Oh, that was the shard that... The one that clipped him was the one that... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's how we brought Fi back to life.
Did you bring me here? And where do you think you're going, huh? Give me a break. Come on, please! Now this is the life! You're tougher than steel, true as an arrow, and you can fly! The best butt a guy could ever ask for!
Fi was one of the best companions in the Zelda series. You cannot convince me otherwise.
That's Death Mountain! No, don't do this to me, bud! breath after cleaning up here, and he's already got his eyes trained somewhere else. You hear that, bud? You're a knight now. But you know, the journey in life's not so bad when I'm living it with you. Come on, think. What do I do?
Oh shit, here we go.
No. You're here for my butt, aren't you?
Forbidden construct.
Done for.
Nothing's gonna stop the spirit of the sword. Absolutely nothing. Alright.
Bud.
Oh boy. Did damage. This thing is low-key the toughest thing in this entire game. Like, we gotta be careful. Otherwise, we're gonna take some damage. Like, he moves fast, he hits hard. Easily the toughest thing in the game to defeat. Nope. We got water on this field, don't we? That's what's helping us. Yeah, we gotta keep using that electric shit. This will be pretty effective too, I believe. And one more time, we can get a weak point smash. Come on now. Oh, never mind, cutscene. Oh, we're taken to the skies. Aren't we? Form the Megazord. Sort of. Oh boy, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so we got some stuff to attack with, nice. The hell did he go? Oh god, he's up there. This is a different angle. It's fascinating. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh shit. Where's the other one? Oh fuck. Oh, we lost some of our, okay. So you don't want that to happen again. Hello. Damn, how do I avoid that otherwise? You gotta be on your toes here. Let's get him. Oh, Jesus. This is like completely new. Like, I think we did one fight sort of from this angle, like very briefly at one point. We were kind of almost in this like top-down perspective. Yeah, I'm definitely getting hits there. Here we go. Shit. Get back up, Jack. Spirit of the Sword will never stop, Calamo. Oh, shit. Unless I get killed. Oh, God. A lot of rockets. Smash him into oblivion. Almost there. Calamo, no! Oh, good catch. Wait, you did catch him, right? Whew. Jeez. This thing doesn't fucking die.
Let's finish this, bud. You and me, together.
One last dance, buddy. Let's do this. Oh my god. the classic. The classic. Extending the health bar. You'll love to see it. They brought it back. At least it doesn't go completely off the screen, though. I love when games do shit like that. Like, it's so off-center, but that makes it so much better at the same time. Any water here that I could play with? No, probably not. Oh god. I am taking damage. Jeez. Okay, let's be a little more careful here. Yeah, right. Oh, fuck. Use Calamo here, too. Can't forget that. Is there water here anywhere? No, I don't think so. Just wanted to be certain. Oh boy. Teamwork, buddy. Let's do it.
Raring to go. Watch and learn, bud.
Drop that and run. Oh, it's gonna miss. Oh, nope, it hit. Nice. Whew. That was a chunk.
If you insist. Raring to go.
I hope it's all over and done with Calamo. I do. At least for a couple thousand years.
I got him.
Get him, buddy. Okay, let's not be down here. Yeah, that's why.
Watch and learn, bud.
Yeah, he's getting more aggressive. A lot more aggressive. Gotta be ready for it. Oh god. Yeah.
Watch and learn, bud.
In your Calamo. Nice.
If you insist. Raring to go.
This might be it. Hell yeah. Oh boy. Does the earth fucking die? Chaos control.
I've seen this before. And now, Raru! That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf!
heretic. You plan to hold me here? What a clever way to solve your problems. But are you ready to pay the price for this?
Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink
Think
of
of
an
an eye.
eye.
You only delay the inevitable.
Inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you. Link. Remember this name.
And there goes our buddy. The game seems to want this guy to evoke Link, which in terms of appearance he absolutely does. And playstyle, but like, that is technically Fi in there. That is the spirit of the sword. They played that music for a reason. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. God, every Switch 2 game ends in a heartbreaker. Even Donkey Kong Bonanza, Pauline's crying at the end of it.
Maybe this is why you were here all along. To give your life and keep Hyrule safe in the process. It's way more than I could do. So I've made up my mind. This is where I'm putting down roots. You gave all you had to protect this land. Now it's my turn to do the same.
Is he actually in the Deku tree?
You're the best friend a guy could ever ask for, bud.
God,
It's
I hope.
time we end our journey together.
Oh man. Oh, that hit. That hit. That's fine. Hopefully Kalamo's still alive so I can complete his. If not, it is what it is. Let's see, I don't know how that works.
Lenalia?
Lady Zelda! And Lady Minoru, too!
Oh, she's on her feet somehow.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest right now?
Please, you needn't worry. I see you've made good progress, too.
I have. Thank you. I swear to you, I'll finish these murals if it's the last thing I do.
So she's the one that did the murals.
Ganondorf will rise again. I only hope this record can help those who will stand against him.
It did.
And keep our story alive for centuries to come. I just wish the Night Construct could be a part of it.
There's no telling when such a technology might one day bring the world to ruin.
So that's why we didn't talk about him.
In that sense, It's better we don't remember it.
Some of the creations that I've seen people make with Zonite technology and Tears of the Kingdom, she's probably right.
And if an account of our companions still remained, people could exploit it for their own dark purposes.
Yeah.
Even so, it's as if our friends were removed from history.
Even poor Calamo,
like
man.
they never existed.
This isn't something to be sad about. They found a place to end their journey. And one day, it will be a beautiful forest. That's their story. Proof they fought beside us. Even if nobody tells it in words, the tale will live on with the land itself. And I swear, I'll never forget them.
Then that means you're going through with it.
Yes.
Yep.
I'll stop Ganondorf, however I must.
Right.
So that is heavily. Hold on. Let's finish this first.
And in the distant future, they'll be fulfilled.
Oh my god. That's so cool. Calamo is an A-tier Zelda character. An absolutely A-tier Zelda character. Wow, wow, wow. What a great ending. Absolutely, again, my thoughts on this game are slightly mixed in the fact that it's just Hyrule Warriors. These type of games are very repetitive, sometimes a little too grindy. Again, that's why I kind of can't play it on a hard difficulty. In terms of gameplay, this game it's solid, it's good, otherwise I wouldn't have dumped 40-ish hours into it. But man, Zelda stories never fall flat. Never. And it just uplifts the experience that much. Like, will I ever come back to this game? No, but is it my, I would say, third favorite experience on the Switch 2, dare I say? It probably is, even above Bonanza. Like, just the one-time experience, like, will probably, because again, Bonanza I'll go back to eventually. This game, I don't know if I will. I never went back to the original, the first one, the Age of Calamity yet. But this was a wonderful story that they told here. Like, you knew it would happen. There were even cutscenes that were, a handful of them that were reused, like this one right here. We saw that. We also saw the ending. We know that was exactly, 1,000 years will pass in the blink of an eye. Like, we've seen some of those scenes, we just see some added context to them now. And even that, it didn't matter. Like, this is the perfect complement to Tears of the Kingdom. Very different than Age of Calamity. Age of Calamity was not a good complement to Breath of the Wild. I mean, in a sense it was, but it was just all kind of just fiction. It was literally fiction. It's what would happen if they had won, and the Breath of the Wild never happened. Like, this kind of enhances this Tears of the Kingdom almost. Like, now I know there is a cute, adorable, formerly kind of selfish little hero that he didn't give it all. Technically the construct did, and the construct was the spirit of the sword, so it's just the spirit of the sword doing what the spirit of the sword always does, technically protecting Hyrule to the death, waking up, giving its life if it needs to, which never has, I guess it's technically never really happened before, but You know what I mean? It's just, that's what the spirit of the sword does. That is what the Master Sword is. Fi's spirit in there, you know, Link wielding the sword, whatever it is, that is what this sword does and is for. But Calamo, he wanted to run away the whole time, and then it reached a point where he didn't. And he was willing to give it all, and technically, you know, like, he survived the battle and stuff, but that's where he put down his roots, man. He did it. He put down his roots, and it's not 100% clear, but as we know, Hyrule Forest was burned to the ground in this game. There is very heavy implication that Calamo is the Great Deku Tree. And even if he's not, it's basically implying that he started, you know, the new Hyrule Forest, essentially. Hyrule Forest, Korok Forest, whatever. Those two are absolutely fantastic. The Knight Construct and Calamo are fantastic. And again, Artie was fantastic, Kia was fantastic. I like Rafika and Agriston too. Rauru, he was also fantastic. Of course, Zelda, as we know, is fantastic. Minoru, same thing. Just great characters in this game. Now that we get some more context behind Rauru, it kind of hits a little bit harder. It didn't hit as hard as some of the other characters, because we already knew what happened to him and what he did, and what he was about. Oh, what a game. What a game, what a game, what a game. Oh. There's Zelda, yep. And as we know, Minoru put herself into the Nintendo Switch, aka the Purapad. Yeah. Yeah. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but that appeared to be the Great Deku Tree. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that we now just, you know... Obviously the ending didn't happen, you know what I mean. Whoa, post-game, hello. Holy shit, what is all this? Vicious enemies, they are extraordinarily strong and pose a great threat to the surrounding area. Defeat them for extra rewards. Helper draft, so there is a post-game. I won't stream the full post-game, I'll do that on my own time. Oh my god. Alright, I get it! Okay. 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 Yep, and we can use all of them, of course. All right, well, give me a few minutes here. We still got about another hour. Obviously the goal here is to defeat Grim Turok as Kia, Grim Gibdo as Artie, and finish off Calamo here. So yeah, give me a few minutes, we'll be right back. Okay, so I did some research just to confirm for myself, because to me the positioning seemed off. And apparently, I'm gonna do some more lore videos, of course. Now that this is over, I have all my lore videos saved up, ready to watch. Apparently Calamo's the ancient tree stump, not the Deku tree. Which is actually kind of sad because... you see, I could see it going either way. That camera angle they gave us kind of made sense as the Great Deku Tree. But... there is, and I feel like I experienced one of these. Zelda mentioning she found that a spear was found inside the tree stump, which is the ancient tree stump specifically. So now not only is that just some mysterious like what is this big gigantic tree stump here? What's so important about this? It's now essentially, I mean, it's essentially like a tomb of an unknown soldier. When you think about it, like, Calamo and Construct gave their lives for the kingdom, and their deeds were erased from history, and he's just that tree stump. That's fucking crazy. That's insane.
Tremendous work.
I love Zelda lore, man. I love Zelda lore. So I'm gonna figure out, but it seems that makes more sense that he would be the ancient tree stump, I guess. Because I mean, where was that last battle at? Clash of Constructs, that? That location lines up more with the ancient tree stump. Way more. Yeah. Jeez, that's a lot. So we're gonna replay some stuff here. We want to get to our cutscenes above all else. Okay, so let's do Calamo first, because that is going to be... So we need Linnels, specifically Linnels. Other than that, it's just defeat these two. Let's see if we can get... Where's Grim Gibdo at? We know Grim Gibdo can be there. That's the one. Okay, so let's see if... There are no Linnels in there. That's unfortunate. There's also no Linnels in this one either. It could be for this one though. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so we're gonna have to do a few missions here. So let's do the Linnels first. Try to find a new mission at the very least here. What's that? Sure, why not?
Now that's how you do it.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, so let's at least do new missions here. Can he go on? He can. Okay. So we'll do that. And what was Calamo's other one? It's like 3 enemy weaknesses. That appears to be an ice one. Potentially. So yeah, that's a really good one to do.
Neglect my preparations. What shall come of this?
Just get our movement speed up. Okay.
I'm setting out.
Now, I don't know what in the, for all I know, these conversations might not even be cutscenes. I might just be reading stuff, but still. That's how I want to end my first playthrough. That's how we're going to end my first playthrough. That's how it works, you know? I mean, y'all remember what I did for Tears of the Kingdom. I streamed that for 150 hours. Until I got every single cutscene done that I wanted to get done. I know you can fight, little buddy. I think, did I have to do that specifically as Callum? Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, we already got one.
I gotcha.
Simple enough. I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine. Such is the strength of the Garuda.
Ice Lily up.
I gotcha.
Here we go. That count? I hope it did. Yep. Let's do it again. One more.
I gotcha.
Come on, did it register? Unless I have to do it to 3 specific enemies. Oh, it does, yes, 3 enemies' weaknesses, yeah, got it. So I'll probably have to do one more with him after this, that's okay.
You're mine.
It's not somebody from doing it, though. Because it is the fastest way to bring the thing down.
Yep.
Sinister presence looms. Okay. Fascinating. I completely forgot I defeat. Oh wait, no, I did know that. Yeah, that's why I went for that one. Any more with a Linnell? Whoa. It's a high level. Maybe we'll replay one. I mean, I could just do that one again. You see this one, we'll breeze right through that.
Negligence is the wordless enemy in war.
You're going in for sure.
Yeah. Exploit the weakness and just run right through it. Then we should have one more to do as Calamo after this.
I'm no good, frozen.
You know what? This'll...
Not done yet.
Yeah, there we go. So that's that. Just run through.
Listen. Watch and learn, buddy.
Allow me, Caliban. Construct.
Wrong button. Whoops. Alright, bring on the Linnell. Is it not a Linnell? Oh, it probably wasn't a Linnell. Whatever. Run through it anyway. Oh, there's the Linnell. Okay, cool. Could have sworn I saw a Linnell in there. Make sure we don't kill it.
I'm not just a traveler. I can fight, too.
Alright, so I wonder what Calamo's last one is. Obviously, we have the regional archfiends for the other two. I don't know what Calamo's last one could possibly be. We shall find out. It's fine, just sell some of it at this point. Yes. Jeez, he's got 3 more still? Jesus. Alright, so Night Construct from Calamo to a battle. Gotta throw a time bomb in a Frox's mouth again. Christ. Alright, so we're gonna go for one of these two now. And we're gonna send in the Night Construct and Calamo. If we're allowed to. We are. Okay, that's exactly what we're gonna do then. Because that is one thing we need to do. Where are we at percentage-wise with him? Does he have, like, a lot? No, he's almost there. Okay. This is doable tonight still. So, this shouldn't take us super long.
There's battle to prepare for.
Alright, so just deploy them, and let's make sure we supply the honey.
Wonder what's gonna happen.
I should have. Yep. It was 2, right? Yep, 2. Okay. What does that do, by the way? Any vegetables or herbs, okay. Yeah, now we're cracked. Alright, and then we just need to make sure Kia deals the final blow.
We make for battle.
This shouldn't take long. This was an early mission. Calamo's the one that's taking up most of our time here. I was held back by a flight mission with him for a while, just having to redo one. Alright, so let's just... There's nothing else he can do here right now. We just need to make sure we find Kia, which you do in this, I believe. So defeat the blue moblins, got it. This will do some damage here. Everything does good damage around water in this game. I'm coming for you, Kia, don't worry. Just skipping everything. Love you, Calamo. Alright, so I need... Oh, he has a hydrant, okay.
I'm not just a traveler. I can fight too. Pretty good, aren't
Yeah, we're kind of reliving Kia's story right now. Makes, me kicking that thing's ass, even though it ended up besting my construct. All the more satisfying in the end. Alright, Kia. Please tell me she becomes playable? Right? Yep, there we are, right. Okay. A while since I did this mission, I don't remember exactly how it went. Oh, fuck.
Ask someone else.
There's no one else I'd rather ask Calamo, to be quite honest. A relative of King Raru's.
Yes.
That's one way of putting it. Alright. Where am I going? Okay. So our captains.
Yes.
One down. I bear news. Oh, shit. Oh, Calamo can handle that one up there, I guess. Okay, see. Oh, they're right here.
Raring to go.
Okay. I'm here. No holding back.
All right. Is it time?
Yes. Kia.
All right. Open the gates. Despite speedrunning this on easy, I've still managed 900 kills. I wish Grimtarok and Grim Gibdo were in the same one together. I think it was Grim Goma that was with Grimtarok, because then I would have just done that mission. obviously. Alright, no chances. Any weak point smashes we do with Kia. Just keep going with Kia, this won't take long. No, we can do that. Yeah.
Someone else next time.
Nope, not switching. Not chancing that. There's only one person we can kill this thing with. I have to deploy them together a second time. Jesus. Hell yeah, soup ladle. Now we can have some soup. Yeah, no thanks. Alright, so let's deploy. Let's find the fastest Frox one we can do. Yeah, that'll go quick, and we get to deploy them. So let's do that.
Don't go wandering off, bud. I'm setting out.
Yeah, just run it. I guess we should. Well, actually, we don't need Calamo specifically for this, but I don't think either of these ones have a, Yeah, didn't need to do that, obviously. Neither of these guys have a bomb equipped, so let's make sure we do that. Otherwise, that'd be problematic. Put it on both, actually, because it's not character specific. Okay. Control team. All right. So we have one mission here. Done. Easy clap. God, where am I? There we are. delete him as quickly as possible. That didn't take long. Alright, I should only have 2 more missions left now. We need to defeat Grim Gibdo as Artie, and we're probably gonna have something else to do as Calamo here. I would think. That area got taken over. Oh well. I never actually did all of these. I'll do that on my own time. Fuck it. Okay. So that's probably it for him. It's probably just those 3. So obviously we're doing the one with Grim Gibdo next, and we're sending... We actually don't need to send him. It's not character specific. We just need to do things. So Sync Strikes, Zone Eye Devices, and just hit the number 600. I think Fire and Sand is our best bet. I don't want to redo this one. That'll take a while. We will get 600 with that, but it'll take a while. Those 3 might finish it. So let's do this.
A fine time to prepare before we move on.
I'll send in Calamo in the construct anyway. Let's, for the love of God, give Agriston and Rafika some run here.
Anything I can do, I'll do it.
With all the strength of 100 enemies.
Sure.
So we need Sync Strikes here for sure. .600 enemies and Zone Eye Devices, and that's it. Okay. So let's send in this group. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold the phone. I need Artie, of course.
My presence alone ensures victory.
We're just gonna go with the 4 sages.
No one stands against my spear. None can ever hope to defeat us.
Okay. Because none of those are character specific. You don't need Calamo to do them, you just gotta do them. You just gotta make sure Grim Gibdo dies to Artie's blade. There's 30 Sync Strike and Burn Freezer Shock. Easy. Let's do it. Then we can get on some of these conversations. This'll get to work here.
Need my help?
Artie's with Kia, and then these guys are down here. Technically, that counts as a burn. Yep, got that one already. Nice.
Sure, why not?
So now we just gotta make sure we get sync strikes in. And of course, make sure Artie kills Grim Gibdo. Where's the main enemy here? Oh, it's over here, I guess. Shut up, Grim Gibdo. You're the one that mortally wounded our friend. I'll never forgive you for that. That's one down. Agriston. Just keep doing that. Oh.
What?
Gonna make sure we get a sync strike in there. We haven't done that yet. So he's off doing his own thing up there. Got it. Gotta make sure we charge up enough for that at least. One down.
Need my help?
Oh, Artie's here setting up. Oh, Artie was here. Okay.
I'm not Rafika. I'm not about to lose.
Alright, Archaea and Rafik here. You good. That's good. Use something here to... There we go. That Kia's way up now. Alright, let's get Kia's up. We just gotta find a big group of enemies. Okay, is this a big enough group? Probably not. Find another group. You know, you only have to kill 30. So that helps.
Ready for this? Victory is mine.
Alright, so let's make sure these two specifically get there. Find a big group along the way. Probably not though, since Kia is moving at the speed of sound here. Ooh, this'll do it. This'll Kia, slow down, Kia. Ah, whatever. Just get to the main one and that's fine. That'll guarantee it. Here we are. There it is. Let's make sure we get enough. Beautiful.
Ready for this?
You absolutely love to see it.
Victory is mine.
Alright, so make sure we defeat 600 enemies too. Kind of forgot about that one. Would be best to do that in this battle, of course. Hopefully there's still 600 to defeat here. Looks like there is. Let's just make certain, though.
It seems I'm up.
See you in there, you fucker. Where are Kia and... are they all just like chilling there? Let me see. Send them up there first.
Need my help?
Oh yeah, already fucks these things up. Want to make sure we get that 600. Leave no doubt. That's Korok for sure. Oh no, it's not Korok. What? That's crazy. Alright, nothing else here. It's gonna take him forever to get there, but just in case. I want to send some people in opposite directions, just in case over here does not have enough.
Sure, why not? It's over. Ready for this? Sorry about this. You asked for it.
563, we'll make it.
Now then.
We'll get it. For sure.
It seems I'm
They're just kind of stuck there. Hey, chest.
Here, I'm not about to lose.
There it is. Beautiful. Alright, so the big thing now is Artie. Artie defeats Grim Gibdo. That is what we need to do now. Because the only thing that matters now. Excuse me. Scoot, scoot, and there we go. Good thing is these things pretty much hit any type of elements. It shouldn't be a super long fight.
My help?
That'll do damage. Still got plenty of time here. Keep doing damage as quickly as we can, however we can.
Need my help?
Alright, just Artie from here on out. We don't want to take any chances. Hello. Nope, no switching. No switching. Just gonna keep... That'll do it. Alright. Let's see if we might have one more mission for Calamo after this. I'm not certain on that. Just based on the percentages that we were at there. Let us find out. Calamo's got one more. Artie's definitely done, yep. So what is Calamo's? Son of a bitch. Okay, is there only one option for that? Looks like I can do it there, okay.
Don't go wandering off, bud.
Should have seen that one coming. Did I put Calamo in the team? I think I did. I do not care about anything else right now. These conversations aren't too long. I gotta get to bed eventually here. That's the never-ending war with this game. Me versus getting to bed. Okay, that we need to defeat. Looks like. This conversations better be good. Artie's all the way back here. Yeah, it's just you on this one, Kia. Yeah, I wasn't sure how many opportunities I would get with the Forbidden Construct, because I'm pretty sure the first 2 times you battle him, he's labeled as question mark. There's actually another battle we could have done now that I think about it. If that one-on-one with Rauru counts, I have no idea. There's a chest in that skull there, and I have no idea how to get it, and that's gonna bother me. I figured, like, only Calamo could get in there, because, like, he's tiny, but no, he can't fit underneath, like, the thing there. So I don't know how you get that. Oh god, I'm running into it, aren't I? Yep. Alright. She's still back here. Christ, Artie. Get with the program.
Listen. Simple enough.
So we want Artie for this. If we can get her there. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Oh, it's one more, okay. Yeah, we need Artie here. Artie just deletes these. Come on. Let me do it. Oh, fuck.
What?
Am I heading the right way? Yes. Thought so. I know she can. That's why I'm controlling her.
I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine.
Nice. What the fuck?
Now, I'm not about to lose.
Alright, everybody up here.
Okay. Simple enough.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to use the balloon.
Correct. I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine. Now, I'm right about to lose.
Yeah, you'll be done in no time. Uh-oh. Anyone else here? No, of course not.
Listen. Now, I'm not about to lose.
Kia, it's on you again. All right. I gotta make sure we kill this thing with Calamo. So they do call it the Forbidden Construct here. I think it was question mark the last time we faced it, so that's why I wasn't sure. Love these two. It's not doing anything stupid here. Did he have that? Did I miss that one? Yeah, okay. Let's see if he's at 100 now. I'm gonna assume he is. Or that one, I guess, I don't know. He's still not at 100? Two perfect dodges. Fuck you. Oh boy. No sleep tonight, I guess. Give me the quickest thing I can defeat here. Like, legitimately the quickest side mission. That's fast. Yeah, do that.
We should ready ourselves before we depart.
Calamo is a grind. That should be it, right? Yeah, that's all he's got left. Okay.
Wonder what's gonna happen.
Let's go.
Give me that shield bullshit. Get up and attack me. I said get up and attack me.
No thanks.
Alright, let's get rid of him. The shield ones are annoying and hard to do that with. We got 2 other chances to do this. This level. Let's see. Oh. This one right here. Oh, I have to help him reach the escape point. Okay. What exactly is going on here? What is this mission? Yeah, why is he not moving? Is he stupid? He might be stupid. He might be stupid. Is he moving? There he goes.
For you, happy.
Alright. Let's not attack. Come on. There's one. Alright, no flurry rush though. We gotta... No, we don't want to kill it. There it is. You're going down.
Raring to go. Getting pretty good, huh?
Alright, I know something else. Yeah, there we are. Okay. This won't take long.
I'm not just a traveler.
Finish him off.
I can fight too.
I know, Calamo, little buddy, it took me a while to grind for you, but you were worth it. It's fine. Should have done those 2 perfect dodges on the other mission. That's on me. We got him. All right. So, let's see how this works.
Consider me impressed.
Okay, so I guess there's no cut. I was hoping there was a cutscene, but let's see. His Majesty has started looking far more cheerful while carrying out his official duties, and he told me with a smile that he had the most peacefully nostalgic dream now that his worries have been taken care of. I wonder what he dreamt about.
If I may.
Oh, okay. Are you ready for some tea, dear? Is it that time already? I was actually just getting to a rather gripping part of my book. Do you mind if I finish this chapter first? Rauru, you know we're meant to rest when the Temple of Time's bell tolls. Why do you always choose these moments for one more chapter? Besides, you won't want to be late, like you were for our last Shade assignment. Zelda will be joining us for tea after all. Ah, Zelda is coming, you say?
Of course.
I'm certain she'll have plenty of stories to share as well. That girl does tell the most curious anecdotes. This may be a fine chance to learn from her. It's settled then. Come, Sonia. Look at him suddenly running off. He even forgot his book. First he gives his favorite dagger, and now this. First he gives her his favorite dagger, okay. That child has clearly made an impression on him. Okay. That's Rauru. Let's do Zelda next.
You're better than I thought.
Lady Zelda seems to be a little less tense than before, so she must have found a good listener to confide in. Whatever the cause of her eased anxieties, as her lady-in-waiting, I couldn't be more grateful. La 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 la. I've heard that song before. Wasn't King Rauru humming it to himself earlier?
Exactly.
Oh yes, he often sang it at our banquets back at the castle as well, accompanied by the most stunning dance in the world from Lady Minoru. One day, when we can enjoy such nights again, maybe you could dance with her, Lady Zelda. Me? I'm not sure I have the skill for that. I only ever took a few lessons as a child, after all. Oh, don't be ridiculous. You'd be just perfect, and whatever props or costumes you might need, I'll get them for you. Well, if Lady Zelda plans to participate, perhaps I'll take a note from King Raru's book and sing a little something myself. I can't claim to be especially proficient, but I have been told my voice can shake the very earth we stand upon.
My.
That sounds wonderful, Agriston.
Exactly.
Doesn't it? Though we might need to build a sturdier stage. If you're really the earth shaker they say you are. In that case, I'd be more than happy to lend a hand. I only hope such a day can arrive soon.
Yes.
As do I. Once this war is finally over, I'll have to ask Minoru to teach me to dance in earnest.
Excuse me.
Would you mind if I join as well, Lady Zelda? Of course not. Though, I didn't realize you were interested in getting on stage yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm not. It's just that Lady Minoru's dance has been passed down through the centuries from the time of the ancient Zonai. And if I can figure out the meaning behind its movements, I'll be one step closer to unraveling the mysteries of their lost civilization. There's truly no end to your curiosity, is there? So these aren't really like huge lore dumps or anything, but it's something, and I like these characters and seeing them interact. Calamo's next. Ooh, this one's Calamo's travel notes. I'm doing all kinds of great now that my worries are over and done with. Sure hope it won't be long till we can say the same about Hyrule, because everyone here deserves to be living the good life. You truly are a strange one, aren't you? Not many would see such value in a broken Gerudo spear. Well, then they're missing out. This thing's the perfect length, the perfect weight, and best of all, it's the perfect temperature. Okay. Back when I was in Hebra looking for a place to put down roots, it got so cold I thought I was gonna freeze solid. That's when I decided I was done with the cold, and got myself a big ol' sword practically bursting with fire. One made by a Goron weaponsmith, I assume? I hear all their armaments are wreathed in flames.
Yep.
Probably. All I know for sure is that it's cozy and warm and fights the cold like nobody's business. It was perfect till I accidentally dropped it that one time and almost burned myself to cinders. But once I grow into a big, huge tree, stuff like that's not gonna mean nothing to me. A tree large enough to withstand fire, I hope I get the chance to see that dream of yours fulfilled.
Yep.
Oh, just you wait. Though it might be a while till it actually happens.
As you say.
Oh wait, Hyrule's, I accidentally double-clicked. Hyrule's too much of a mess for me to be putting down roots, you know? Even if I found the perfect spot to do it in. Don't worry, Calamo. I'm certain we'll put a stop to Ganondorf and his evil schemes together. And once we do, you'll be free to become whatever manner of tree you want. I assure you, that day is not as far off as you think. You know what? You're right. Let's teach that jerk a lesson. It would appear he probably didn't survive fire. I don't know what killed him, if he is the tree stump, which is what he appears to be. So who else do I have? I think it's just Minoru and the 4 regional sages. Yeah, that would be it. Okay. Minoru?
You did great.
Lady Minoru's problems must have been solved because her research has apparently started going better than ever lately. You hear her tell it, a construct that used to help her at Hyrule Castle gave her some ideas on how to best proceed, which in turn let her make incredible progress. Zelda, what seems to be the matter? Well, the truth is, I'm having trouble finding a particular book here in the castle. Have you tried asking a steward contract to search for you? So it's a librarian, essentially. I had considered it, but I imagined it would have just as much difficulty as me, given the size of the royal library. Don't be so certain. My constructs have lived here long enough to know precisely where every last volume is stored.
What?
Every last volume? My, they're even more wonderful than I realized.
Yes.
Each type has their own strengths, yes, and specific tasks they excel at over others.
I agree.
In Raru's case, he often leaves simple chores like woodworking or cooking to their respective constructs rather than do such work himself. They make for reliable companions, I must admit. Lately, I've even begun to ask them to inscribe the monster trophies for us.
My.
They're able to write too. There's clearly much to learn from researching them. Maybe if I focus my studies, though, I can't afford to cut into my training. Indeed. And unfortunately, one of the few things a construct can't do is study itself for you. Perhaps you could use one as a sparring partner instead. That way you could both train and learn at the same time. In fact, we just built a new training area for our constructs only the other day. You're free to use it if you like. Truly. Oh, thank you, Minoru. Okay. Just run an ad here quick. We'll do the rest, and I'll give my final brief thoughts, even though I've kind of done that already. Be right back. Last few, here we go. We'll go in the order of how interesting I think they are. So that means Agriston's first, because I think he's not uninteresting, he's just easily the least interesting. I don't think I just ones who... I'm not forgetting any characters, right? I don't think so. Okay. So, Agriston.
Just as I'd expect.
Lord Agriston appears to be in even higher spirits than usual, perhaps because his worries have all been taken care of. Though it's difficult to say for certain. In any case, I'm glad to see him happy. Ah, Pinnock and Vence, just who I was hoping to see. That is not who I would have expected him to have this conversation with. I have a favor to ask. One for the two of you alone. Not even Rafika can know of this. It must be a grave matter indeed to require such secrecy. Can't make any promises, but alright, let's hear it. Thank you both. The truth of the matter is... I wish to fly, to soar through the skies and feel the wind in my hair. Which is why I've come to you. I ask that you carry me to those greater heights. Is that all? I expected it to be something more difficult. Hold on a sec, Pinnock. You do know how heavy this guy is, right? I suppose that could present a challenge now that you mention it. In that case, let us enlist the assistance of our fellow Rito. I shall speak to them at once. But Agriston just said this was only for... Yep, he's gone. Please think nothing of it. I'm truly grateful you would so much as consider the idea. As for keeping it a secret, there would be no hiding flying Goron should we succeed. Meaning there is little point in feeling embarrassed about it, I suppose. Wait, all this was to avoid feeling embarrassed? I think it's great having stuff you're interested in. Yeah, I wasn't that interested. Alright, next up is Rafika.
Simply magnificent.
Looking more carefree than ever, Lord Raffica and the Knight Construct. Wait, I skipped a line. Lord Raffica headed off somewhere with Lady Kia, Calamo, and the Knight Construct. Vince seemed relieved as he watched them go, because even though his old friend was off getting into his usual trouble, his lingering worries were clearly far in the past. I've been thinking, why has my butt always got to go running straight into danger? I swear, each time he does it, it takes another year off my poor life. You look even more upset about it than usual, Calamo. Still, it could be worse. For example,
Hey!
Raffica, Calamo, just who I was hoping to find. There's a monster outpost not far from here, and I'll need some help stamping it out. Sounds reasonable enough. So what's the plan? Do you know how many monsters we're looking at here, or how big this outpost is? Well, no. All I'm certain of is that they mean us harm, and that's more than enough for me. What? You want to go charging in totally blind? You and my bud would really get along, you know.
Yeah.
It does sound like a recipe for failure. But isn't offense meant to be the best defense? I feel like a lot of shitty coaches that from teams that I've cheered for have said something like that before. But I still like you, Kia. You're still a good character. Anyway, for all we know, that was kind of her thing, though. She was kind of like a reckless character sometimes due to her, you know, age and occasional thirst for revenge. You know, just not even, I guess not age, like just becoming a leader for the first time. Just being thrown into it. But anyway, for all we know, the monsters could be readying to strike while we sit here discussing needless plans. What? Sure. We're gonna get slaughtered if we go rushing in blind. You tell her, Raffica.
Nope.
Actually, she does have a point. Maybe I could fly over there real quick, just so we can know what we're up against. I will say, in this game, the ability to fly really came in handy, because they just did that a lot. It's just like, yeah, well, we can fly. We're the Rito, and we can fly, so we'll go in first, or we'll do this, or we'll do that. Finally, one of you sees reason. Great. Even when my bud's not around, I'm stuck getting whisked off into some horrible danger. Don't be like that, Calamo. It can't be that bad helping out a friend in need, can it?
Yes.
Exactly. There are few things better, in fact. Now come, friends. This battle needs you. We're friends, huh? Guess I can't say no to that. Calamo, we are friends for everybody. I am gonna pop in Tears of the Kingdom after this, and I am heading straight for that tree stump. Except yes, I definitely can. I've already got one bud who loves risking his life. I don't need any more. That's another thing I have to say, I guess. That's
to repay our debt to Hyrule.
With how many little things you could go into in depth with this universe here, I'm kind of sad to see, even though it's time, like, typically in a Zelda game, you at most get 2 games with a Link in a Zelda, and you spend... before this game, was there ever a Zelda game where you were in the same Hyrule? And no, like, flooding of Wind Waker over the original Hyrule does not count. I don't believe so. Yeah, I don't believe so. So we've kind of been in this Hyrule 4 times now, twice in mainline games and twice in spin-offs. So it is time, but I feel like there's still more they could do with it, you know? Like, you could do a prequel to this, when the Zonai, before they were pushed to the brink of extinction. You can't really do a sequel at this point, unless it's like in the future with a different Link and Zelda, I would say. But it is time for a new Hyrule. But just the fact that I'm just like, man, they've done everything they can do. They've given us all the lore they can give us, and then they give us this story with Calamo. Don't mind my itching once again. I don't know why. I don't know. It just happens. I'm naturally itchy. Maybe I'm dying. Who knows? But yeah. So that's my thoughts there. Just the fact that they gave us something else that was super, super cool. In a Hyrule where I thought they had exhausted everything, I didn't think they could do anything else, and they did. Alright, Kia.
You did great.
With her heart a little lighter, Lady Kia has been devoting herself to training with renewed vigor and zeal. To be honest, seeing how hard she and Lago are working to prepare for the battle against the Demon King has given everyone else a bit more fighting spirit as well. Well said, Knight Construct. May I have a word, my queen? If I might interrupt your scrutiny of the Knight Construct, that is.
Okay.
Go on, what is it? In truth, I have a favor to ask you. When the time comes to finally rid ourselves of the enemy construct, I ask you grant me the honor of striking the killing blow. Well, turns out only one person could do that. By all rights, you deserve to have your vengeance against it. And yet...
Okay.
What, is that all? Go right ahead. Do you truly mean that, my queen? I do. That thing is a machine, not a living being. My vengeance means nothing to it. You've seen the way our own Knight Construct fights, haven't you? They clearly have no concern for emotions. Be that as it may, either way, all I care about now is winning this war. It doesn't matter to me how we do it. Such wonderful reasoning, my queen. The crown suits you more with each passing minute. Why, your days tugging at my arm as a young child are but a distant memory when I see you now. That's quite enough of that thank you. Our gaze should be towards the future, not the past. Okay, so... I wouldn't say, well, I guess, technically, you know, it didn't really show emotion, it just had one purpose. Which was to, you know, keep fighting for Hyrule. That was its purpose, but it did show emotion, though. It ended up showing a deep care for Calamo, despite Calamo being kind of selfish sometimes. At least in the first half, but... yeah, that is, that's true to an extent, but towards the end, like, you could tell the spirit of the sword, if you want to call it that, Fi, you know, the hero, the hero incarnate, I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying Fi, because I like Fi as a character. But, at the end of the day, he did show emotion. She did show him, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, last one, Lady Artie, who I think is the best character in this game.
Great, Goro!
Lady Artie's troubles have been resolved. Yet, the arduous task of defeating the Demon King is already bringing new pressures. She's never been one to rest on her laurels, though, and we always face such challenges with the utmost conviction. We could all stand to learn a thing or two from her. What the... erg. Did you see that, Artie? I'm not sure I'd be able to miss Calamo flying past us like that. I suppose he bumped into that spring mechanism there. The Zonai device, yes. Leave it to a Korok to accidentally activate it. Though, did you see the way he steadied himself mid-air to land on his feet? It seems there's more to him than meets the eye. There is something oddly fascinating about him, I will admit. But enough about that. Those springs of yours give me an idea, Minoru. What if we use them to protect our outposts? As a means of defense, Yeah, like that spring in Sonic, in friggin' Marble Zone? Is that the one? Jesus. I need to play Sonic 1 again. I forgot the second level where you're running and then it just goes boom, like you're just going full speed, boom, like that. Yeah, I see where we're going here, Artie. If we place them on their sides and build a wall out of them, any monster that dares... Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say! It prevents you from holding right. Yeah, there we go. Any monster that dares approach them will find themselves flying backward.
I agree.
True. Few enemies could withstand such propulsive force. You may just be onto something here. In that case, let's test it out at once. Would you mind helping me set things up? Not at all. I must say, it's fascinating how two people can observe the same phenomenon, yet have their gaze drawn by completely different details. Indeed it is. That's but one benefit of working with others from varying backgrounds. New outlooks on almost every matter imaginable. Yep. So we actually got some, and Artie I guess had her moments too, but we actually got some comedy out of Artie there, and that is kind of her character in a nutshell there. You know, like, you know, she started out as stubborn, didn't want to ask for help, then asked for help, and now she's realized, huh, I've got a different perspective on things now. But, okay, so those weren't like super interesting, but I think they were worth grinding for. You know, it was something to work for throughout the game, and again, I like these characters and their interactions with each other. So I guess this is what my final map is looking like here. What do you want me to do? What is that? Brayton? That's what you want me to do so bad? Just Brayton? It's probably the character I use the least. But, and they did put a decent post game in here. I won't be streaming that. I'm just going to kind of stab away at that in my own time. So yeah, that was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. That was a, this is the first game I've completed of the year. And it was a good one. It was a good start. Like I said, it started off a little rocky. That one mission kind of threw me off. It's not the type of game, it's not my style to play on hard mode, and that was my fault. But once I realized that, and I focused on the main thing I'm here for, which is the Zelda experience, it was great. It's a great game, great compliment to Tears of the Kingdom. Great characters again. Kia, Artie, the Knight Construct, and Calamo are huge highlights. Other characters were good too, but those characters are huge highlights for me. And yeah, that's probably the end of this era of Zelda, which is bittersweet because this era of Zelda, in a sense, like I was a late bloomer with Zelda compared to the other series I'm into. That is the end of this era, and this era didn't just get me like bigger into Zelda. This Breath of the Wild kind of got me back into Nintendo, that and Mario Odyssey, but really Breath of the Wild. So it's nice to see how many quality games and stories they were able to make with these characters and in this world of Hyrule. It's been absolutely wonderful. I'm excited to see where they go next in their next Zelda adventure, that's for sure. And yeah, this was just a great game, just right on par with, I would say, Age of Calamity. Of course, it's not on par with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Those two are masterpieces that are just on another stratosphere. But this was a good game. And yeah, now I got more Zelda lore to watch, so that's always fun. I love watching Zelda lore videos on YouTube. It's one of my favorite things to do, and this game has now given me a reason to do that again. So that was a good first game of the year. So next up, of course, who knows, maybe I'll even pop on stream some Ghost of Tsushima. I keep saying Tsushima, Ghost of Yotei here and there, now that I'm gonna get back on that full force. I've dumped a lot of time into that, and that game's a masterpiece. But that'll be here and there, unless I beat it before then, I don't know. But it's about time. We got this retro tink here. I'm tapping it right now. We got this retro tink right here, and of course, I used it a fair amount. I used it a lot, actually. You know, I streamed quite a few games with it. But we have not used it in the better part of how many weeks now? So since November 20th, essentially. And I think I did Kirby Air Ride on the 18th of November. So we got 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, essentially 9 weeks. Everything I've been streaming is strictly Switch 2. We have not used our retro tink. We have not done our bread and butter, which is retro gaming. I am itching. It's about time we get back to that. As soon as I am back from my trip, the first thing we are going to do is pop in some Star Fox 64 and probably do a Paper Mario randomizer too. I'm itching to do both of those. We'll just get back to our bread and butter. Now that, like I said, it's Kirby Air Riders, how could I not stream it? That's a top 5 GameCube game for me. Metroid Prime 4, my most anticipated game of all time. I've talked about that enough. Those two games meant so much to me that a canon Zelda game got put on the back burner for 6 weeks. And of course, we did that because we stream every canon Zelda game, every first playthrough. So these adventures are done. Let's get back to our bread and butter, shall we? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I guess I will say one more thing quick. I'm surprised by the lack of attention this game's getting. Like, it's one of those games, like, I know I'm not the biggest streamer, but like, I get people that pop in and say hi for other games. Nobody seems to care about this game that much, and that's disappointing. I get why. It's a Switch 2 exclusive, it's a spin-off, but especially if you really care about Zelda, you are missing out on a good story here. I highly recommend this game. I wish more people would pay attention to it and give it a proper chance. That's what I'm trying to say here. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are my final thoughts. This has been Age of Imprisonment, and until next week when we get back to our bread and butter. Peace out, my friends.